Hey guys, before this video begins, I do need to tell you it is sponsored by Amazon Coins. As you guys know, Amazon Coins are a great way for you guys to save money on your in-app mobile game purchases, and Amazon Coins are available in the US, UK, Germany, France, Italy, Spain, Japan, and Australia. And on top of those savings, Amazon likes to run a little bit more of a savings through promotions like the one they have right now for Final Fantasy 15, A New Empire. If you guys are from the US and a new mobile, Amazon mobile store customer, you can take advantage of this if you spend $99.99 in a single app store purchase from the game Final Fantasy 15, A New Empire. You guys are going to be able to get $50 credited back to your Amazon account. It's a $50 credit to your Amazon account, and that's limited time offer, so if you want to take advantage of that, you're enjoying the game, you're spending your money, I want you guys saving as much as possible, so get there and do that. Now, to be able to take advantage of Amazon Coins and their great promotions they do run, you're going to have to download your game apps from a different kind of app store called the Amazon Underground app. And this is on most Androids already. If not, you guys can find out how to download it. Just download it to your Android device, and then through there you can search, find the games you want, download them through there, just like the Google Play Store or the iOS, like iTunes Store, things like that. If you're from iOS, you guys aren't going to be able to find the Amazon Underground app, but don't worry, you guys can use Nox, which is an Android emulator, or another Android emulator to take advantage of this. So without further ado, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and enjoy the video. What's going on, YouTube? Claykeys all back again with another Final Fantasy Brave Exvius news update. And now the news is out. It is Wednesday. It's a little bit on the slow side for what I like, but here we go. We have maintenance that is occurring, I think, tonight. Would it be tonight? Yeah, tonight into early tomorrow, Thursday morning. They've been doing that a while now, so that's how they're going to keep doing it, I suppose. They can always change whatever they want. We have amazing enhancements. When I looked at this, I thought it was like, you know, our DKC, Dark Knight, Cecil, or Cecil, Raffia enhancements. But it actually just means that they're going to put a rate up on when you guys are enhancing your, units. You know how you can get like more experience when you do it, or, you know, as you're fusing in. So you're going to be able to do that and have a great and amazing success rate up when you're making your units better. So that'll be a good time to get those units up that you haven't leveled or you need to level using those Gigantoirs. Hopefully you guys have stockpiled up. Moving on, we have the Ambitious Engineer and the Darkening Cloud. This is the week 2 of Final Fantasy XII's like event. It seems like it's going to be a trial, which seems pretty cool. We have Fanfrit and Dr. Sid. That just seems awesome. Let's see what the Moogle has to tell us about how to take this boss down. Be sure to bolster your water-based defense, Kupo. So, my boy, Waka. No, just joking. You should ready abilities like Dispel to remove your enemy's status effects. So, you know, Finger Snap or something like that, or Dispel on a lot of the people that we have. Dr. Sid's anti-magic can reflect back some magic, Kupo. So I'm assuming there's some reflect mechanic with Dr. Sid. We're going to have to look out for that. So we have a wide variety of ways to put our water-based defense up. If you guys got any of the, Sea Breeze, Finas, you know, the swimsuit girls, they have a way to do that. And then on top of that, like, I think we do just get a material we can slap on somebody to put that up. So that's pretty good. Honestly, I have no idea what this fight's going to be like. I'll be excited to try to make a guide for it, show you guys what's up. And I did just get married, so now I think I'm going to have all the time in the world until I go to Germany to be able to make videos for you guys. So, mission rewards, Trust Mog, 4-star, we get 5%. Where's that 10% at, though? And then we get a lot of motes. We get Earth Resist plus 15% if we do it with a party of 5 or less. Wish I'd get rid of that. And the Earth 15 Resist 15% doesn't seem that critical to me, but maybe it will be down the road. And then we have this Nullify 1 magic cast by an enemy for 1 turn. So that's a weird ability right there. Nullify 1 magic cast by an enemy for 1 turn. I wonder if that'll work on all bosses. That seems pretty cool. You know, we'll have to look into how it works, because when they have these nullify things or things like that, it makes it kind of awkward if the boss doesn't like to do that. But you got to clear without using green magic. Okay, so clear without using green magic. We got to use water ghost. So we have to find somebody if you want that 10,000 motes, which is whatever. If you want them, everybody wants all the achievements. But if you want to do it, you cannot use green magic. So we're gonna have to wait to put up our water-based resistances without green magic, or just do it without and just live through it. Which is always a possibility too. So that'll be cool to figure out and learn how to do. Trials are my favorite part of this game by far, so I hope that is cool with you guys too. We'll be learning about that together. So we have the Promise Beyond Time. Now this is the new story event, the new story like chapter thing going on right now. To participate on the event, you click, and it's just like we had it with Folan and Amelia, you know, and them and Ilias. You're going to go through and remember how we had to do the stuff, go through, and you can't change your parties as you go. So you got to make sure you pick your parties to be able to do all the missions while you're in that little section, because there's no changing them. The same goes for Espers. If it says invoke, evoke Siren, you're going to have it on your team, or you're going to be screwed. You have to go back and do it all over again. So you can see we're getting a lot of good stuff. we did get a lot of good stuff from the event that was like this last time, and the story was pretty good, so I'm hoping it's the same here. Stage types, battle stages, scenario stages, where you just go in and watch the story, and then you also fight, like just like it was before. You know, we get some power crystals, and then we have some limited equipment, elven gloves, MP 20%, it's an accessory, wind light resist 30%, not too bad, enable Song of Memories. Song of Memories gradually restores HP and MP for all allies while singing. And while this is pretty good, I think our healers will outdo it right now, and I think that this singing is only good when paired with a buff of your, like, let's see, like, of your stats. So you know how, like, Ramza, you know, sings, eventually his enhancements lets him sing, and I think put his HP and MP, and the new character, Lunera, does both too. We'll get into that here in a minute. And then we have Dwarf's Katana, and it's a level, not a level, attack 70 katana. And that's just not cutting it. I mean, we have so many other katanas in the game that are around or above that. I'm just not too excited about that. But if you guys are missing out on a katana, you need a strong one, it's decent. It's decent, not too bad. And then speaking of the devil, there's Lunera. So let's go ahead and get into this banner right here. This is a Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, you know, storyline exclusive banner. And they were talking about this in the July update of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius on the official channel on the YouTube channel, and they said Lunera was getting a lot of global buffs to make, you know, make Lunera stronger. So we're gonna look at the Trust Master real quick. Elf's Bow, attack 51, magic 135, pretty high stat right there. Demons Out, and what Demons Out is, I think, is just a magic demon killer. So Lunera does magic damage, and they put a demon killer on her that allows her to do 50% more magic damage to demons. So that's what I think that means, guys. I think the Elf's Bow is literally only useful on her right now. Maybe you guys can help me out. I don't know of any other bow users I really want to be using. Maybe Fina, a little bit of magic on there, but you kind of want Spirit on Fina, so I don't know. We have wind and light damage to all enemies. Now, this ability is, I think it hits like 20 times. So I haven't seen the animation yet, but I think that's a really strong ability. I think it's 4 times damage. I think it's like the modifier is 4. So pretty strong hitting ability, hits 20 times. Don't know what the frames are or how it lines up with anybody else when it comes to chaining, but if they buff that in any way, shape, or form, I mean, that's already really strong, so that's pretty cool. And then we have Elf Superior, so I think this is going to be like the bow mastery. Boost wind and light resist and magic and spirit when equipped with a bow. So like the Elf's Bow is even more important on Lunera than it was before. And for people from JP, I think they called her Runera, so just in case that's getting mixed up. And this is like a huge upgrade right here, guys, I want to talk about. And it might be another attempt to get us to get another unit before Ramza enhancements come out, if they ever come out, okay? Elven Song. Gradually restore HP and MP for all allies while singing, and boost attack, defense, magic, and spirit while doing that also. So, this is really, really powerful, and extremely powerful support ability. In JP, it came out with Elven Song, and I think it only put up your HP and MP or something like that. And then as enhancements came out, it was like, okay, now we're going to buff up your, you know, attack, defense, and magic and spirit while you're doing that too by like 40%. And then when the second enhancement hit and you did it, well, it came at the same time, but when you got it, it would boost it up by 90%, I do believe. So very, very powerful, close to Ramza style. And if they give us, because Folan got Speedster +2. Remember Folan, he got that upgrade to his Speedster, his passive, that was already up to second enhancement when he released to make him strong enough to be able to, you know, be a little bit better than it was in JP. If they give us the +2, that's it's 90% to attack, defense, magic, and spirit, along with a pretty hefty HP and MP recovery over 3 turns. And that's just incredible. That's just incredible. And it would be like almost the only reason you would want Lunera. Like, Lunera would go on your team as a bard. That's why, you know, I know it's like a magic dealer, but bard. And she would sit there and she would just sing the entire time while she healed up your MP refresh and HP, you know, recovery, and put everybody's things up by 90%. Now, I don't know if I see, I don't know if I see Gumi and Square Enix doing that, but we're going to have to wait and see tonight and then tomorrow, the data mining, to see where that Elven Song is. I'm thinking it's going to be around its 40%. I think it was 40%. It was around the mid-tier attack, defense, magic, and spirit boost. But it's still an incredible ability. I mean, it just is. So, look on. We have Braun here. He looks like a badass. I think it's he. You know, I'm going to assume girl and guy, but if not, girl and girl, whatever. Sorry. We're going to go ahead and look at Warrior. Elven Pride. Boost MP by 30%, attack by 20%, and lightning resist by 30%. So, if we ever get into a fight where we need to fight a boss that is going to be doing a lot of lightning resist, and we always love that attack 20%, we get MP 30% on top of that. This is a pretty decent TM. I don't think it's the best in the slot, but if you are looking to have a lot of lightning resist in one fight or another, a trial coming out or something like that, pretty good to farm up and have in your back pocket just for those instances, you know. That's not too bad. Overall, looking at Braun, he doesn't seem that good whatsoever. Maybe you guys can help me out. After looking at all of his abilities, and you know, he has boost lightning and light resist for all allies. That's pretty cool. But everything else just seems lackluster. Thunderclap, which is I just think of I don't know, Heroes of the Storm. He is doing you know, lightning and light damage and reduce lightning and light resist for all enemies, and I think it's 50%. So again, we're back in the realm where Orlando is already doing that, but the lightning down could be good for maybe you're using an olive and then lightning resist already down, so you can just get in there without having to use, you know, any way to get that down on her own. And then we have Helena, which is like one of my favorite units I think I've seen in a while. As far as lore and like kit wise, just amazing stuff. Like, Helena is not that good either, sadly, in my opinion. Let's look at Mystical Skull. Defense +3, Spirit +3. They love that +3, right? As we learned last time. Hyper Mentalist. So, no idea what Hyper Mentalist does, so we're going to have to learn about that. Maybe you guys know in the comments. I'm sure JP players know. Had no idea what that does. And then we have featured abilities, Ace Adventurer. So, can equip 2 short swords, so 2 daggers, whips, throwing items, or guns. So, like, dual wield for all of those is in there, which is pretty neat. But bad thing is, Helena's not an attacker. Helena's like a support myself kind of thing. Like it's just not Endless Dream. Puts self to sleep, restores HP and MP, I think, by 50%, or HP maybe by 100 and MP by 50. So, puts self to sleep. I don't know. Revive an ally being KO'd, so that's a 30% revive. But overall, I just didn't see really much about Helena that I wanted. Ruggles, which looks sick as hell. Look at Ruggles. Master's Hammer. Attack 108, Earth Elemental. Maybe in the future we'll have a unit that just loves hammers, and we might want that TM. Other than that, just not really that great at all. But 3-star base, you can keep it in your, I always keep every unit in my unit box, and then maybe in the future you may need that TM, maybe down the road, so there it is. Again, just, he has Song of Memories, which remember we get from the gloves already, from the event. Gradually restore HP and MP for all allies while seeing. You know, nothing special, especially since we get them on the gloves, we can throw them on a much stronger unit. And just overall, Ruggles, in my opinion, Helena and Braun, they just don't have anything really that cuts it. The big thing would be Lunera here, and Lunera, if the Elven Song is already upgraded fully, Lunera could just instant slide into anybody's team. Just like, boom, like there you go. You're going to sing and boost my attack, magic, defense, and spirit by 90%. Yes, you get a spot. Other than that, it's just like, I don't know. This banner seems super, super lackluster to me. Now, while the units look cool, like, look at this. Helena's one of my favorite. I don't know. I really love the design. And then you have, like, Lord of the Rings stuff going on up here. It looks cool, but it's just not, there's a lot wanting in this banner. But I did want to say, guys, that right now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my Kingdom Hearts cake. I know you guys wanted to look at it. Here it is. We had it designed by Oakmont Bakery, which is a bakery up around Pittsburgh area. And they did a wonderful job. You guys can see it on the front of it. It does have Sora and Kairi standing next to each other. We have, you know, on the side, we had, on the back of it, we had Belle and Beast as a silhouette. Then we had Meg and Herc on one side, and then we had Aladdin and Jasmine on the other. It turned out amazing. It was awesome. The wedding was amazing. I had a great time. And I appreciate you guys dealing with me, like, not being able to produce as much content or stream because I just got married. It was awesome. But so now we're back here. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. You know, tell me what some of the stuff is or how you feel on it. I wish Helena was better because she's awesome. And subscribe for future content. We'll catch you guys in the next.